That's called the cases of the people versus Samuel.
And now it's Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Peoples. State your name, Sam.
Samuel Peoples.
Your Honor, in file 1326, Mr. Peoples has not yet been referred to the forensic center. I've prepared an order. We are asking the court to order a forensic examination of that case.
On that case. What is like? Was he already started the process?
I don't believe he's been interviewed, Your Honor. The competency hearings on those matters are October 30th.
This is where the case suddenly gets real structured. When a judge locks in a competency hearing date, everything else revolves around it. It becomes the anchor of the entire case, like saying, no matter what chaos happens, this is when we settle the mental fitness question.
That was last week. So, Senate competency, October 2025. Yeah. What are we doing?
Your Honor, in the bond violation matter, we'd ask to continue our plea of mute at this time. That bond violation arose from the charges he is now facing in the felony case 1326. Which is charged as a felony.
And there it is, the problem child of modern probation, tether tampering. Judges hate this. Why? Because the whole point of a GPS tether is to prove you can follow rules. So the second you mess with it, the court starts asking, if he cuts this, what else will he ignore?
Ms. McDuffie apprised the court that there is a tether tamper, which gave rise to the bond violation. He has been charged with a felony for tether tampering, so I think at this time we would have. Yes, Your Honor.
That's a new one.
There was an error on the ER that we it should be an error.
Yeah, this is wrong. Alright.
We would just ask to continue our plea of mute and continue these cases to the competency hearing.
So, he's going to remain in custody?
Your Honor, he's working with a social worker. We are asking, or between now and October 30th, we are hoping to file a written motion, I think something substantive that gives the court a better idea.
What's the objection? The thing is that, as I understand it, cut on the tether. He cut the tether. He didn't go anywhere. Or, I'm saying, it works.
This is an unexpectedly human moment. Cutting the tether is a violation, no debate. But the judge is zooming in on intent. He didn't run. That's rare. Usually, people cut the tether because they plan on disappearing. So now the big question for the audience, does the panic explanation feel legit, or is it a lucky break?
But he didn't go anywhere. Right there, which was so
It's my understanding as well, Your Honor. If the court would consider it, then I'd ask to be released back to home confinement.
pretty strong.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this last hearing. I know that there's interested in related conditions that he was on prior to the incident. I'm concerned that he has just I don't know how it's going to be, but I'll proceed to apply it.
Peoples, if I let you go back home, you're going to cooperate and do the right thing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that means you can't tamper with the tether.
I understand now.
You understand that? Or you hadn't seen it before?
I had a moment of anxiety that led to a freak out. Yes. And it.
This is a powerful moment in bond hearings, when mental health steps out of the shadows. Judges hear a lot of excuses, but panic, claustrophobia, sensory overload, those are real issues. And the court has to ask, is this a criminal problem or a clinical one? This is why the forensic exam matters so much.
Felt like I needed to get it off me because it was claustrophobic. Yes.
I get it. Okay. Alright. He's gonna be part of the issue. I don't know on funds available to try to deal with payment for this. Do you know family-wise what?
Your Honor, we have been in contact with his family. It's certainly something I can ask them.
Pardon?
It's certainly something I can ask his family. They are here.
They are here.
That's correct.
That's what. Okay. Samuel,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll give you another shot. You gonna try to do the right thing?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm gonna do it. I think you can do it.
Too.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
What's gonna have to happen is somebody's got to pay money for the staff like that. On the thing. I'm gonna reinstate his bond with 4 things and all, right? And then they'll have to do that. They'll have a tether on now.
That's correct.
Okay, so they'll have to get you with a new one Friday.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay? Don't let me down. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I add one thing? After
Sure.
consulting with Mr. Peoples' family, they are asking the court if Mr. Peoples has any kind of crisis or something like that, if he can be transferred to Trinity Ann Arbor without necessarily violating confinement. I know it's tricky to do, but they can alternatively contact me and I can talk to the Tether agent if that arises.
Response.
I think in the last hearing, Mr. Williams did take care of the hospital. That's one of the issues are. So they were notified that the direction of what's happening where they are. And if there were any sort of deviation from the whole assignment zone, I would think the plan is to be notified me. So at the court, we try to tell them this.
Actually, what happened last night was, this year, public defender came up on all Mr. Peoples' behalf with communication from CMH and a request, I believe, from his family that they're aware of certain triggering events for me. That on those triggering events arising, what they would
Okay, WHOA, the tension just spiked. When a judge says, stop talking, in open court, that means the attorneys have crossed a line. This happens when lawyers give mixed messages, contradict themselves, or try to rewrite history on the fly. This is courtroom chess, and someone just made a sloppy move.
looking for was some leeway from the court to allow them to take what action, not necessarily they had to Trinity, that's fine, it's medical thing at that point. But from what I understood and what was explained in court, sometimes it may just be blocked, just to kind of bring it back to do whatever. And I'm not using medical terms. I think you get what I mean. My understanding is we were looking at that is the people were absolutely not.
That's not first one.
Well, that's what you said. That's what you said. at the bench. If you're telling me I'm wrong, then you better be clear, Gabe, right now.
Obviously, right now, what I said was looking for a tracking, not to hold the line. That's what it's doing.
When he asked whether or not they could leave, you objected vehemently, which is why I came to the decision that what I was going to do was I was told Mr. And I made it very clear, we'll bring him in here. Because what I told him very clearly is fine, you can ask for permission, but maybe we're just in a situation to ask for forgiveness. Let the family do what they need to do. That's what you said. That was your. Stop talking. You have for one more time, we're gonna have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Shiadu, my king.
Your Honor, I'm very familiar with Mr. People's case. The court wants to proceed.
Alright. McDuffie's just out here on behalf of people on the front. So, I think we can finish this off. Here's what I'm doing.
This is the turning point. Everything boils down to one question. Does the judge trust Samuel enough to release him again? After panic attacks, tether cuts, miscommunications, attorney arguments, this ruling decides whether he goes home or stays locked in until the competency exam.